Good day, God bless. It's time for the horse to talk, all right? You heard it from everybody else, but you hadn't heard it from me. Here we go. Now, this is what happens. I went up to the doctors the other day to check myself out. And I have
Man, oh man. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, some bad news has came out about Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime. As to when I'm speaking, as to when I'm recording this, and more than likely when you see this is breaking news, and it is being labeled as a quote-unquote emergency. Now, I've had quite a few people already tag me in this, send it to me, and I've had like 10 to 15 of you guys send me a video you want me to react to as well. We're going to do that in today's video. We're going to go over the breaking news. This is an unexpected video, but like I stated, it's being labeled as an emergency. It goes without being said, you hate to hear this, and it just sucks that all this is happening right before the legendary first year at Colorado for Deion Sanders and his staff. But, and I have a big but, I do think it is some good news that this is happening before the season. If you see what I'm trying to say, if you want to take some positive out of this like I'm going to try to do, at least it's not the middle of college football. Before we get into this though, I think most of you are already going to know this because I think y'all probably saw this video. We already talked about this topic 6 days ago. On June 16th, I made this video right here where I said pray for Deion Sanders. I'm going to make this clear. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it to get some context because we go over everything that has led up until this point. And just like that video says, 6 days ago, pray for Deion Sanders. Well, now we need the prayers even more. I'm sure some of you know what's going on. I'm sure some of you don't. We're going to talk all about it in today's video. But real quick, the highest subscribed college football channel in the world right now is ESPN College Football with 499,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Help us pass them. We're on a mission to pass ESPN College Football. All right, Matt, blah, blah, shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, like I was saying in the intro, if you want some more context, and you may need some more context, if you haven't seen this video, go check it out. I'm not going over everything in that video because that's not fair to the people that have been caught up to date on the situation, but I know we're going to have some new people checking out this video that haven't seen that one. So to all the people that know what's going on, bear with me, let me give everyone else a brief summary. To make an extremely long story short, Deion Sanders has had some problem with his foot. He was dealing with it all last year at Jackson State, and currently, before even all this happened, he only had 8 toes. So it's not like this is out of the blue and random. No, this has been going on for a while. But fast forward in time to now, our current date, and like I said, I'm skipping a lot of major details, but we don't have time to waste. These problems are starting to come back up, and he's in a lot of pain. And I want to make this extremely clear. When an athlete, and I'm talking about an athlete, one of the best to ever do it, says he's in pain, you better believe them. Athletes have some of the highest pain tolerance out there, so if they're saying they're hurting, they're hurting. And we talked about this in the previous video where Deion stated he's okay when it comes to the first couple of quarters, but by the 4th quarter, his foot, it's killing him. And obviously that's a problem, and it's been affecting him every day at Colorado. So about a week ago, he called up some doctors to get some 2nd, 3rd, and 4th opinions, and that's when the news came out. I'm going to show you this quote again because this is from the doctor. This is one of the biggest problems. Ordinarily, you have 3 arteries that are putting blood to your foot. After the procedures you had before, it's down to 1. That is a key piece of information, and that's the main source of the problem. To dumb this down even more, I've watched numerous interviews, and I've watched these doctors talk over and over and over and talk about all that doctor and scientific bullcrap. To make a long story short, in that, it's not getting blood. And by it, I'm talking about his foot. The blood flow, it's not there. And instead of showing you a 4-minute video from Deion Sanders, I'm just going to show you this quote right here as well. Quote unquote, I don't have feeling in the bottom of my foot at all. I just want to know what we can do because I want to do it this summer because when we get rolling, I'm not going to have time to do it. Yeah, I would also say that's a major problem that me, myself, I'd also won't fix. He can't even feel his foot. And if you can't feel your foot, you gotta feel like eventually it's gonna lead to something else that's way worse than this. And I don't even wanna, well, we may talk about it, but I really don't wanna get into all of that. With all that information being said, the doctors have even told him that he has a possibility of losing his foot. Not good at all, not good whatsoever. Now, that is the worst case scenario. That's more than likely, hopefully not going to happen. But check out this comment on the previous video, found it rather intriguing. A good friend of mine was dealing with diabetes that caused major issues with his left foot. After years of dealing with it without success, the doctors amputated his lower leg just below his knee. Well over a year later, he's got an amazing prosthetic leg and he's back to his happy self. No more pain, no more physical therapy and pain medication. And not only can he walk without any pain or limp, he jogs 3 miles every other day. So sometimes in severe cases like what Deion Sanders is dealing with, amputation is the best way to go to better your quality of life. Thank you for that comment, by the way, and wow, I not just kind of, but I really agree with that. I firmly believe health is wealth. I'm not going to sit up here and act like money doesn't matter, but I believe money, it's a great tool. I don't worship money. I don't worship cars. I don't worship houses, anything like that. I think your health is everything. And whether you believe it or not, you know that's true. You know why it's true? Because think about it. Every time you get a sore throat, you're not worried about money. You're not worried about your car. You're not worried about a house, anything. What do you want? You want that sore throat to go away. Health is wealth. You can't put a price tag on a quality life. Great comment. And I'm starting to believe, unfortunately, as much as I hate to say this, that might be the best route for Deion Sanders here. He's in a situation where he's had surgeries and he's been in pain and all this for the past couple of years, and it hasn't been resolved. If anything, it's gotten worse. And here's where things get really bad, and it could get to this point eventually. If you just continue to get all these minor surgeries, well, at this point in time, it's just a foot, but then it could be a whole leg. It's a really tricky situation and also a sucky situation. I hate it for him, but here's the breaking news we need to get into, and I do apologize it took me a minute to get to this, but I had to explain to you what led up until this point. Actually, no, wait a minute. I don't apologize. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. No, I'm just playing, but let's get into it. News came out about 5 to 6 hours ago that Colorado head coach Deion Sanders is set to undergo emergency surgery tomorrow for a blood clot in his groin. You hate to see it. Now, you don't gotta be a rocket scientist to figure out this goes hand in hand with his foot. Or at least I'd like to assume. I mean, I don't think it's unrelated. It was stated by Pat McAfee. There is some news coming out of Colorado about Coach Prime Deion Sanders, and I want to make sure I get this right. You're talking directly to him. A blood clot has been found in his groin, and he has emergency surgery happening tomorrow. Wow, man, wow. And by the way, this surgery will be happening Friday at 6 a.m., so shortly after you see this video. Or heck, I think a lot of you will be watching it after his surgery. Goes without being said, I hate to be cliche and corny, but prayers are needed. I've had multiple surgeries in my life, some minor, some big time, and it doesn't matter if it's minor or not. Anything can happen in a surgery. I'm sure he'll be a-okay, but my point is, have him in your prayers and thoughts. I've been sent a video as well from Deion Sanders. I haven't even clicked on the link. I'm doing it right now in live time. Okay, it's from Well Off Media, of course. I should have guessed it. Do me a huge solid, by the way. Go subscribe to Well Off Media. Hey, can we get them to 300K? Go subscribe to them. It's Deion Sanders' son, Bucky. He runs that channel. One of the best channels out there for college football. Get them to 300K. I'm going to leave a link down below. Really like the content over there. It's great stuff. I can't say enough good things about Bucky's channel. It's really unreal how fast his channel has grown. He is almost at 300,000 subscribers, and he's been doing YouTube for what, like 6 or 8 months, or maybe it's been longer, but it ain't been that long. Congratulations, Bucky, on all the success. I can't wait to see what the future holds. You'll be at 1 million in no time, but let's check on this video. It's about, 2 minutes. To give you some context, if I haven't made this clear, I have not seen this video.
Good day, God bless. It's time for the horse to talk, all right? You heard it from everybody else, but you hadn't heard it from me. Here we go.
Wait a minute. He said you heard it from everybody else. He talking about me? Coach Prime watching the video? No, I'm just playing. All right, let's continue on.
Met with my doctors a week ago, got hammer toe, 2 toes out of the 3 are hammer toes, and they want to straighten those out, but I'm not receiving enough blood flow in order to do that surgery and another surgery to fix the dislocation of the foot as well. So this is where we are now. There's no talk of amputation. There's no talk of any of that whatsoever. The doctor was just telling me, worst come to worst, this was going to happen. But I believe in staying right, so we never have to take that left.
Okay, last time I'm going to pause it last time. That is great news. So according to Deion Sanders, if you want a source, this is the greatest source ever because this is coming from the man himself. Looks like amputation is not going to have to happen. Clap it up. Clap it up. Well, I don't know what we're clapping, but that's some good news. I like to hear that. Let's continue on.
Now, this is what happens. I went to the doctors the other day to check myself out. And I have 2 clots in my leg. One in my right leg, one in my left leg, which is my thighs. Okay, so now I'm having a procedure tomorrow to try to get those clots so now I could have proper blood flow through the leg so they can fix the toes. Okay, that's what's going on. That is it. You heard it from me. That's what's going on. I appreciate you. I appreciate your gestures. I appreciate your prayers.
It kind of feels like maybe I could be reading the room wrong here, but he's kind of annoyed with all the false narratives going around. It can't be coming from me. I'm not the one throwing out these false narratives. I just report on the news, so I guess it's from other people. And now that I think about it, over the past couple of days, I have been tagged in stuff where these articles are being written where people are saying, oh, Coach Prime's going to lose a leg. He ain't going to be able to coach this season. I have seen some crazy stuff. So I think that's why he is clarifying on this.
And I'm receiving all kind of emails and everybody, not just from me, from my friends, family members, everybody. And let me tell you about the funniest one. It's a guy emailed one of my friends that said that they have the remedy, because all y'all have remedies now. I don't know where you've been to for the last 2 years, but everybody got a quick fix solution now. They said they have the remedy that all my toes will grow back.
What? No. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta run that back. Did I hear that correctly?
They said they have the remedy that all my toes will grow back.
Bro, what? What? Oh my. Imagine being the idiot that emailed Coach Prime saying, hey man, you're gonna be all right. Them toes are gonna grow back. What do you think this man is? A lizard off of Spider-Man? You think he just grow? We're humans. We're not. What is a lizard? And what's a reptile? Are they reptile? We're not reptiles, man. We can't do that. Grow your toes back. That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
They said, take my toes. But you already know who it was. You already knew it was, but let me make sure I got everything. So now I can finally move forward and get this stuff fixed. So I'm having surgery tomorrow. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your love. Thank you for support. And you got to understand, I ain't going nowhere, because we coming. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just trying to get all this straight. So when I walk that sideline and I walk my walk, because I'm going to talk my talk, that I can walk my walk. All right? God bless y'all. I appreciate you. I truly do.
Hey, man, I ain't going to lie. The end of it made me happy, made me smile. Just the energy he had at the end, smiling. How can you not like this man? I don't understand all the hate he gets. Love this guy. Love everything about him. Hey, mark it down. Me and Deion, I'm going to meet Deion Sanders one day. We're going to put it on the channel. It's going to happen. You got to speak things into existence. But anyways, it looks like this is some great news. What I got from this video is, and I'm kind of shocked, I thought it was going to be a sad video, but no, it wasn't sad whatsoever. It was really upbeat. And yeah, I know some people that handle situations differently. Maybe he could put on an act and a face, but I don't think that's something that Deion Sanders would do. He's making it seem like this isn't a big deal whatsoever, and it's kind of strange because all these other articles we were taking a look at only a couple minutes ago, they're saying this was some emergency surgery trying to hype it up. And yeah, I guess you could say it is an emergency surgery, but when I think of emergency, I think of something serious. And the way Deion was talking in this video, it didn't appear like this was some serious situation. All in all, Coach Prime, he's in good spirits about this, and I love to see it. I'm wishing you the best of luck, man. You're going to be in my prayers and thoughts, and I know everybody part of my community, our community on this channel, we're going to be praying for you, and yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, but